What's going on, guys? We are back again, and I gotta talk about this because I think that this has been such a big issue, not only in, I would say, the Dragon Ball Daima community, but just Dragon Ball in general. So, I'm seeing a lot of people either between complaining to not being happy to just a lot of different things of like, okay, what do we do? And what I mean by that is people are complaining either by the ending or saying, "Oh, it's Dragon Ball Daima canon, not canon," and my stake on this is again people getting so hung up on canon that it is not only tiring, it's also a bit like who cares type deal. And why do I say that? Because again, I got into a debate not long ago of is Dragon Ball Daima canon or not canon? And the guy that I went up against, he stated oh, well, you need to go back and look. I'm not going to go back and look because I just joined the stupid live that you were doing. And you're not going to state why is canon or not canon to you. And again, when ones that say they're Dragon Ball fans get into these kind of debates, it's not only pathetic, but it's also really funny because you're gonna have one side of the coin that's actually gonna know what we're talking about, and the other side not gonna know what we're talking about. Now, again, I know a good amount. Now, do I know everything? No, I do not. I don't claim to know everything, but I am gonna say on both sides of that coin is anyone that knows about Dragon Ball, has there ever been a time where Akira Toriyama actually cared about canon? No. I can say that right now. No. Because it was like, okay, who cares? And me personally, who cares if it is canon or not canon? Was it a perfect show? No, it was not. Did it have its issues? Yes. Was the ending kind of interesting to say the least? Of, oh, hey, why would you end it like this? Because again, that's the way they ended it. Again, I cannot say, oh, it was amazing. Oh, I cannot say, oh, it was horrible. It was still in the middle. I still enjoyed myself. I still laughed. I still enjoyed the action. I still enjoyed the drama. I enjoyed the comedy. I enjoyed everything that was going on within this series. But again, it's one of those old sayings where wine can pour from the heavens and fill everyone's cup, but someone's still going to be unhappy. And for people to go on these debates and argue with fans and argue with someone that should be a fellow, fan of a series or a franchise, and get back, get so butthurt when someone's telling you something that is factual and they can't handle it, that they're going to boot you off. And that's what happened. That's what happened to me. And I think it's absolutely pathetic and hilarious that people want to do this. So, the meaning of this video is whether you care or not care if Dragon Ball Daima is canon is up to you at the end of the day. But for me personally, I don't care. I don't care whether whether it is canon or not canon. I could care less. I could really care less. Why? Because I am a Dragon Ball fan. I am a fan of this franchise. I don't understand why they didn't have Gohan in here. I don't understand why they didn't do this or that. Why didn't they didn't just heal Vegeta or Goku before they, went to go fight Goma again? Or why they had Ku become the Demon King? Or why they did not show more of, Deborah or his father Abor, or, the more origin of Majin Buu, or more fights, or why did the plane keep breaking down? Things like that. And I don't have that answer. I don't have that answer. But at the same time, if you're going to get into a debate with someone, and I made a video about this on my TikTok, be prepared for pretty much going to war with someone. Because you're not going to always align with someone's ideals. We all know this. This is the way the world works. But again, at the end of the day, to me, is Dragon Ball Daima canon or not? It doesn't matter. I'm gonna say that it doesn't matter. It don't matter to me. Should it matter to you? That's up for debate. If it matters, cool. If it doesn't matter, cool. But at the same time, don't get angry because someone comes up to you with facts. Okay? That's all I'm going to say. I'm not going to say, oh, I know everything, because again, I don't know everything. But at the same time, I'm not going to sit here and I'm not going to let someone bully me into thinking they know more than I do when it clearly shows they don't. And if you can't even be respectful to someone to have a conversation, that's why I don't like to have those conversations about canon or not canon. Now, again, is there characters I don't like? Sure. I can tell you guys the top 3 characters I don't like for Dragon Ball. That honestly, they're overrated. I don't like Mr. Satan. I don't like man, who else? I don't like Mr. Satan, and I don't like Pilaf, and I do not like who else? I don't even like the Great Saiyaman for the alternate version of Gohan. I don't even like that. I think it's silly. I think it's stupid. But again, that's the way Kira Toriyama wrote Dragon Ball, and again, it is what it is. Or even Oob. I don't even like Oob. I don't like Oob at all. I don't like that character. And be like, oh, why don't you do? I just don't. Like, I don't need to go into an explanation why. I can, but I don't want to. So, guys, at the end of the day, is it canon to you or not canon to you? That's fine. But again, just enjoy the content. You can review it. You can have your opinion. But again, at the end of the day, it really doesn't matter, in my opinion. So let me know what you guys think, and I'll see you as always on the next one.